So James Comey reopens the investigation into Hillary Clinton's email server due to up to 10,000 or so more emails they found on Anthony Weiner's laptop during an investigation of his sexting scandal. I don't know about you, but I find it poetic justice that the battleship Hillary is about to be torpedoed by Anthony's Weiner. Pun intended. I never liked Anthony Weiner. I always thought he was a smug little shitheel. And I never particularly liked Huma Abedin having such close access to our national security secrets with the kind of ties that she's known to have to the Islamic Brotherhood. It's dangerous. It's been dangerous for a long time. And the fact that email from Hillary's server wound up on Anthony Weiner's laptop just shows you how unsecure her server was, how it was not managed or administered by anybody in the State Department who had any knowledge of IT security. I would be willing to bet, because I have some IT experience, I've worked as an IT professional for over 15 or 16 years, and I would bet that Anthony Weiner probably guessed his wife's password, probably something simple like ABC123 or her cat's name or something like that, and probably has been spying on her for a long time, jealously reading her emails, and in the meantime accumulating his own wealth of national security secrets and classified information on his own laptop. Right there, if this turns out to be true, Hillary should go to jail, because it's all on her. These are the results of her actions. If this is what transpired because of her unsecure server, the ripple effect is just like, it's amazing. It's unbelievable. Who else out there has hacked into her server and gotten emails and read state security secrets? It's time now for Hillary to step aside. I know we're down to the last days, but let's face it, this investigation is not going to be wrapped up by Election Day. We're not going to have a decision by then, which means that if she gets elected, she's going to have an FBI investigation hanging over her head for at least the first year of her presidency. And that's not fair to the American people. We deserve better than that. We deserve a president who's going to be able to work full-time for the people, for the country, and not be diverting their attention and the powers of the presidency and the powers of the State Department towards her own personal defense, which is what she's going to do if she gets elected. She's disqualified now. She should not be running. The Democrat Party should be asking her to step aside. The news media, if they were honest at all, they'd be asking her to step aside. And these Hollywood elites who have been propping her up this entire election cycle, they should all shut the fuck up now, because her actions are criminal, and we can't have that in the White House. It's enough already. I don't care what you think of Trump, about what he said, about what he did. It's minuscule. It's insignificant compared to Hillary Clinton's actions. She's a criminal, and she's in charge of a criminal conspiracy. The Clintons are almost like a crime family. We can't let them back in the White House. We can't. She should step aside, let her running mate finish out the race as the candidate for president, and if he gets lucky enough to get elected, he can choose a running mate. He can choose a VP if he gets elected. But really, the right thing to do right now is to do what's right for the people. What Hillary's doing is selfish, and the Democrat Party is being selfish, and all of her supporters are also being selfish. And my dog is irritating me right now. Stop that, Shorty. This is not going to be over within the next couple of days. Election day is going to come and go before the FBI has a decision on all of this. So really, if Hillary doesn't do the right thing and doesn't step aside, then all of you undecideds out there, you need to decide. Do you want a criminal in the White House? Do you want her to abuse her powers like she's done so many times before for her own gain and her own personal benefit? Because if she becomes president, she's going to make this investigation go away. All you Trump supporters out there, you keep up your due diligence. You get out there, you vote on election day. You don't let anything slow you down. Don't listen to the polls if they continue to tell you that Trump is falling behind, he can't win. That's not the case. All right? People are beginning to realize now what we have known for so long. Hillary Clinton's a criminal, and she shouldn't get anywhere near the White House, not even as a visitor or as a tourist. Should never let her in there ever again.